Hey, everybody. I want to welcome you all back to our next edition of Explore More. I am your host, John Page. I'm the marketing and events manager here at Outdoor Sylvania Community Parks. And for this edition, we are talking about our summer market, and we are greatly pleasure to have Rachel Bresler from Sylvania Federal Credit, and she's going to talk to a little bit about why they sponsor us and why the impact that they have in the community. And I'm joined here also by our market coordinator, Zayna. And you guys all know Zayna, and she's just a remarkable person to have. But she's going to talk a little bit about who our vendors are and why you guys should come out on Tuesdays from 5 to 8 to our summer market. So, ladies, welcome. Thank you for letting me sit here with all your shenanigans. And Rachel, we're going to start with you.
Nice to be here.
Well, I'm glad you are here. So, Rachel, tell us about your involvement with the summer market and why you guys are involved as an institution and why you guys chose to be our sponsor.
Yeah, so we've actually been involved since the beginning with the market when it's been over here at Olander.
Yeah.
And so we've been sponsors. This is our third year sponsorship of the market. I think it's just a great way to 3 years. Yeah.
Hi, guys.
Yeah.
Time flies when you have fun.
It sure. Yeah, I think it's just a great way to be a part of our community. You know, our credit union is a community-based credit union. And so it's just a great way to stay in the community with Sylvania and sponsoring. And this has just been an amazing 3 years that we've had.
First of all, before we go any further here, tell us a little bit about the credit union. I mean, honestly, tell us about, where you're at and what you do, because I will sit there and first and tell you this, that this is something I know that I'm a member of the credit union.
Yeah, so we're downtown Sylvania. We are on Maplewood. If you know where J&G's Pizza is, or you know where Reeves Funeral Home is, we are, right there on Maple and Maplewood, or Main and Maplewood and Summit. We're on that little block right there. We've been there this year. Actually, in October, we will be celebrating our 60 years as a credit union, a part of the community. So yeah, so we're just a small base credit union here in downtown Sylvania. I mean, we offer all the things that most financial institutions offer you as far as, lending. We have all kinds of different lending needs. We have different accounts for our members, savings, checking. We have money market accounts. We have Visa.
You got a little bit of everything.
Yeah, we got a little bit of everything. We got mobile banking. That's like a big thing with access to your account through your phone and stuff. So we have all of those things available for our members.
So how did you guys get involved with the market? I mean, what was the driving force to get you guys involved with the market?
Well, I think the thing is a lot of people don't know that there's a credit union based in Sylvania. And we used to, when we first opened, it was mostly the schools and the city, but now we're a part of the community. And so I think we're just trying to reach out to new memberships to say, hey, there's a credit union that is readily available to you right downtown Sylvania. Please come join us. Come see all the fun things that we're a part of. It's not just the outdoor market or the summer market. It's, being a part of the community, serving our community in the ways that they need it.
So, Zayna, how do you tell us how that, how the, having Rachel and her gang here, how does that affect and how does that help you and what your role that you do here with the market? So
first, I think it's more about just gathering the community together. And I think that helps us bridge those gaps. So if we're able to get out and get the word out from the credit union into the city and linking, I think that's one of the biggest things, and that's the biggest help. I would also say that it's just great always having them here.
That it is.
Having them at the market just as a friendly face and also allowing them to get the word out as well. I think that's why we have our community vendors, and it's a super big help having them as a sponsor. Yeah, it just helps us bridge those gaps and make those relationships, and we're able to connect.
Well, since you have the mic here, let's talk a little bit more about the summer market itself. Okay. Why don't you give us the details and tell us who, what, why, when, and just, we'll give you the platform and let us tell us why you're excited about this summer.
I mean, I think that this summer is going to be a really big one. We have around 83 vendors at the moment, and we're looking at a good flow of 60 vendors per market.
That's a good number.
Doubled since last year. I would say about 40% are new vendors. They're all local.
Can I interrupt and ask you this? And you don't have to name them right now, because I think then in part two we're going to actually have some vendors on Z Mic. But can you tell us, just roundabout what kind of vendors are we looking at?
Yeah, I mean, we have food trucks, we have a popcorn vendor, bakers, artisans, and we have like herbal wellness. So, I mean, there is like a broad variety. And we also have our community vendors.
Are you going to have a knife sharpener?
We are going to have the knife sharpener.
All right. I mean, it's not a market unless the knife sharpener is here, okay?
He is here. We have community vendors. Who's it? Cookies for Better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those guys are awesome. I love those guys.
Yep. They're really cool.
Are you going to have will they be like a produce vendor here?
Yes.
Okay.
We have produce. We have growers this year.
Do we have eggs this year as well?
Yes.
Yes. I'm so happy about that.
There will be eggs.
There will be eggs. That should be a movie.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a really good year. We're going to have Princess there. We have theme days.
Yeah, that's what I was going to. That's the one thing I was going to ask you about is that, we had talked about doing some theme days and things like that. And so can you share can you give us a little glimpse? I don't want you to sell out, but give us a little glimpse about theme days. What kind of theme markets we have in?
We're going to have 6 theme days this season.
Wow.
We're going to have like a 70s theme. We have a tie-dye lady coming.
Fun.
So we'll have tie-dye. We're going to have a beach theme, and the Princess and the 419 is coming. We have live music. We're going to do Christmas in July. Ooh. And we're also going to be doing some raffles on the first market and the last market. So first market, May 26th, 5 to 8 at Olander. And last market is 25th.
5 to 8 at Olander. I mean, people need to know. So we're going to be here. And I think the thing is that, here's some personal interjection, and I'm going to sit there and say this, and I know Zayna is going to be embarrassed, but I don't care. Zayna's done you guys, as we get ready to publish this podcast, I think people don't understand how hard it is to put together this market. Right. I really don't think people understand at all. I know Rachel understands because she listens to me. She hears me. She hears me and looks at me and pull my hair out.
If there was hair to pull.
If there was a visual there, you would definitely understand that one. Zayna works
no hair.
Zayna works really hard.
Sure.
John Page don't do hair. Zayna works really hard to get the vendors and to get everything involved with the market. And I think that, hopefully when people come, they will see the fruits of her her hard work.
You
I
can
hope
see
that
the hard work.
I hope as you as a sponsor, as the primary sponsor for the food for the summer market, what do you think about the direction the market's been going and how it's going and how it's run?
I think it's super impressive. I think every year you can see the dedication that and again, it's, the community, they're hearing about it, so they want to come and participate. And so it's great to see all these vendors, and it's great to see returning vendors that we've had from previous years that want to come back to being here and spending their Tuesday nights with us. I think it's amazing. I think the growth that our market is having over the past few years has definitely been a huge increase, which has been a huge thanks to Zay, taking care of this role and adding this onto her plate and doing it, because it is not easy.
No, it's not. And I think it's cool to hear you talk about the market just in that little phrase, that little blurb that you just did.
Yeah.
Because you used the word "our market." And it's so cool to hear that you have that you feel the ownership as not just the sponsor. It's not just the sponsor that you have feel like the ownership, but it's kind of cool. And I see you as man, we own it. The market, it's ours. And that's super. That's heartwarming, because that means that if you as a member of community are doing that, hopefully everybody else is doing it. So well done there, lady. I know that Zayna has to leave here in about 10 or 15 minutes. And so I'm going to focus a little bit on her. we might now ask Rachel some questions and stuff like that. But Zayna, what are you most excited about for the summer besides it being over?
Honestly, this is my favorite time of year. I love seeing everybody every week. It's a lot of the relationships. I would say that the relationships are what I'm most excited for. Meeting new vendors and seeing the old ones. It's kind of surreal every year doing it. And like when the market ends, I feel like my family's like going back home after vacation. I can't see them. And it's so neat, and it's neat seeing some of the vendors out, like when I'm out and getting to talk to them and just knowing the people that are in the community that want better for the community. So I would say definitely the relationships, seeing all of the vendors again. I've missed them. And also just seeing the growth in the market. This is my 3rd year doing it. Yeah.
Third?
This is my
Really?
3rd year, yeah.
You've been here?
This is going to be my 3rd market.
Wow.
Yeah, we've only had 4 markets.
Yeah, gosh, why does it seem like we've had it for 10 years here? I mean,
Because
seriously.
some days it feels like that.
I mean, seriously. I mean, it is something. The market in itself is something that, we were very lucky.
Yeah.
We were very lucky, that we were asked to do it, and when we were asked to do it, was something that no was not in the vocabulary.
Yeah.
We could not have said no. And well, as we move into this is our fourth year, right?
Yeah.
Wow. So yeah, so we move into that, and so Rachel, what are you looking forward to in this market?
I'm just excited to hear about all the new vendors that we're going to have this year. So I'm excited to try like the new food trucks that are coming, and I'm excited to try the new bakery things that are coming. I'm such a sucker for sugar and sweet. I love all of that stuff. I love the produce. I do. I love the produce and stuff like that as well. But I don't know, something about the sweets just
no.
Like a sweet. I'm a sucker for it. So
and a golf cart ride.
And the golf cart rides. Yes, obviously.
Right.
Well, and I think what I enjoy about the golf cart rides is I actually get to talk to the vendors as well. I get to also know who is also a part of this community that we're building and that we're trying to build. So it is really cool to get to know these vendors and these small businesses and these community of people that live here. So I am excited about those as well. Because like Zayna said, she, like, that's what she misses the most. And I would say that's what I miss the most too when I'm not here is like, oh, it's not Tuesday, or it's Tuesday, but it's not market season. And it's like, oh, I get to see all my friends again. And I get to see all the people that I've made connections with over the past few years. And so I'm excited for this new season to come up.
It is as much as we get stressed out about the market some days, it really is the fact that, we welcome you, the community, into it is a family, because every weekend we get to talk to somebody. Yeah. We get to say something. We get to, how you doing? Shake a hand, have a hug, tell people that there are no dogs allowed in the park. And so, that's a dog bakery. What? A dog bakery coming. Like somebody who bakes food for dogs? Yeah, treats for cats and dogs. For cats and dogs.
I'm down for that. My dogs are
okay, we could be down for that. And I think it's cool that we have that, but
don't bring your animals.
Just don't bring your animals to the park, guys and girls, so families, and that's all we ask of you for that one. Anybody else who stands out like that? I mean,
I think that all of our vendors stand.
Oh, they do. I know Kebab It's coming back, right?
Kebab at Home is coming back. We have Jamaican Spice on Wheels.
Oh my God, people, I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm going to sit there. Let me tell you about Jamaica Spice, okay? Yeah.
Tell me.
I know where they're at. I'm really close to their standalone restaurant. Their food is amazing. We will be, that's one of those places we'll be like, they have these things called jerk fries, and this jerk chicken, this jerk meat on fries with jerks. Oh my gosh.
Okay. I'm always down for trying.
Man, that's going to be awesome. New foods. I mean, I think I'm in agreement with you too. I mean, I love all our vendors. I love the produce. I love all that stuff, but I really do dig the food trucks.
Yeah.
I mean, I've even thought about like doing just food truck night, just one night, just have it all, just all the food trucks.
I mean, that would be amazing.
No vendors, no nothing. Maybe one or two vendors, I don't know. But we did all the food trucks and just bring them in here and just do that.
It's gonna be back.
Gosh.
We have a Filipino pastry vendor coming.
My
So I'm really
God.
excited for that.
So how much longer do we have to wait? How many what's the count?
We're 2 weeks.
18?
We're 2 weeks from tonight, right? 2 weeks from tonight.
Nice.
14.
I'm ready.
My God. Yeah. I think the thing is when we talk about the market, there are so many backstories, everybody. And I think that's one of the cool things too about the market is about the vendors is that every vendor has a backstory.
Yeah.
Is, sharing a piece of them because this is something they thought that, was great. It was thought that the public would love. Me personally, I mean, do we have favorites? I mean, everybody at this table has a favorite, right?
No comment.
I'm a comment. I'll make a comment. I love them. I love them all.
I'm a neutral party.
I try to be a neutral party. But I mean, there's like cool things like the crochet things. Oh my gosh, I love the crochet.
Oh, their stuff is
Oh my
so
gosh,
cute.
their stuff is so cute.
Yeah, and I think that's awesome. And it's awesome when they're able to support each other. So like I would say that we have vendors and they just want what's best for the vendors.
Yeah.
They want to be able to support each other, and I think that it's that sense of community that like I'm in.
I mean, isn't it cool? Like Stephanie with the Dreaming of Pearls. I mean, here's a quick story, and I'm sure when Stephanie hears this, and she'll sit there and say, just smile. But Stephanie's been here since day one, and she has this beautiful jewelry booth, and she has, everybody goes and flocks because she has this, that, always the newest things.
And it's so unique.
It's very unique. And the moral of the story is know what's in the name, because I did not realize, and when I was talking to Steph, I said, Steph, why did you name your product Dreaming of Pearls? So as Zayna knows, because I think you were there when this happened. So, and she looked at me and she said, because we have pearl parties. And I said, pearl? What the heck's a pearl party? And so she brings in these oysters that have pearls in them, obviously, and they take the pearls and that's how they make the pearl.
Yeah,
and I did not realize that. And she just looked at me and was like, John, you moron. It's like you've been here for 4 years. And it's like, you never know. But like, I did not know that about her booth. And, there are people that we're going to miss this summer because, there's one particular vendor that we're definitely going to miss because of a medical thing. There's a couple of vendors that we're going to miss because of medical issues. But you have the Doodle Beans are there, and they with their coffee products. There's always great to see them, and super excited that we have a popcorn vendor this year because oh my gosh, that was not. It didn't seem like it was a market without the popcorn stuff. Rachel, first of all, we cannot begin to say thank you enough to you guys for your support and being here with us, and we're so happy that.
Well, it's our pleasure.
We
love being a part of this.
We love having a part of this, and so, as we get ready to wrap this up, there is one question, ladies, that we need to solve right now, and here it is: what color shirts are we going to have this year?
That is a question.
Yeah. See.
That was a good
see, he pulls it out. He pulls one out. Once again, we are down to the bottom of this podcast. And first of all, we want to thank Rachel Bresler for coming here and being a part of this. You guys don't realize how hard this was for her to do this.
Now call me out.
We're gonna sell you out in here.
All right, I just don't like to be on camera.
Well, we're not. There's no cameras involved, but we want to thank you guys for being a part of us. We could not be more honored to have you guys as partners and to work with you guys. And we are so excited to see you there at your table and at your this year.
We have new tents.
We have new tents. Yes, we do. We have new tents this year.
Hey, do we got a new table, or are we still using the picnic table?
We can do some table stuff. We're not. No, the picnic table's still there.
That's fine. Use the picnic.
We have time to order tables if we want tables.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's new picnic tape.
Well,
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know what's happening. So, we want to thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I want to thank Zayna for taking time out of her busy day to sit down and talk about a little bit about the market. And I want to thank everybody out there who's listening to this podcast, and because we're going to challenge you to come and explore more. And come every Tuesday night starting May 20th from 5 o'clock to 8 p.m. We will be here at our Sylvania Summer Market here at Orlando Park. It's on the west side of the park. Please park at Tam O'Shanter unless you have a hand